From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. A storm developing high in the atmosphere will take shape over the southwestern U.S. and send strong winds to the surface, bringing a couple of days of Santa Ana conditions to Southern California. AccuWeather's Dan Houck said that typically Southern California gets Santa Ana winds when high pressure builds inland into the Great Basin. Late this week into the weekend, the setup will be different with less high pressure involved and more influence from a storm in the jet stream forming nearby overhead. The storm will generate gusty northeast winds that howl over mountain passes, through canyons, and into coastal areas of Southern California from Friday night into Saturday night. Winds will ramp up on Friday afternoon and then taper down on Sunday. Houck said that winds could become strong enough to break tree limbs and topple shallow-rooted trees. If limbs do contact power lines, sporadic outages are possible. Since the region has received plenty of rain this winter, including 3 to 4 inches in Los Angeles just past mid-February, the brush remains green and moist despite recent heat. Houck said that anytime you get strong winds in Southern California, such as during a Santa Ana, there is some risk of wildfire ignition. In this case, though, the risk is low. Even so, people should use caution with open flames and power equipment, as sparks could quickly start a fast-spreading fire. Travel may be difficult for high-profile vehicles caught in crosswinds on open highways. The high-flying storm could draw in enough moisture to trigger a stray shower over SoCal deserts, but shower chances are higher farther east in Arizona and New Mexico. Now, the setup will bring chilly air to the deserts and mountains of the interior Southwest, but that air will warm significantly as it flows downhill toward lower elevations along the Southern California coast. Temperatures will climb well into the 70s by Friday and reach the 80s on Saturday in downtown L.A. Well, a magnitude 4.9 earthquake rattled Louisiana on Thursday morning, striking 36 miles south-southeast of Shreveport. That's according to the U.S. Geological Society. Preliminarily, it is the biggest earthquake recorded in state history. It happened around 5:30 a.m. Central Time, and it occurred just 3.1 miles below the surface. There have been no immediate reports of significant damage in the area. Earthquakes of this magnitude are rare in Louisiana. Since early December, northwestern Louisiana has recorded 8 earthquakes ranging from magnitude 2.6 to 3.1. This is the strongest quake on land in 2 decades. 2 strong earthquakes were recorded offshore in the Gulf, with a magnitude 5.3 on Grand Isle in 2006 and a 4.9 back in 1978. Additionally, on May 17th of 2012, a magnitude 4.8 quake struck Timpson, Texas. The epicenter of the 2012 tremor was about 57 miles west of the one that was recorded on Thursday morning. Blood rain may visit Europe this week, and while that may sound like the latest heavy metal band touring the continent, it is anything but. Instead, AccuWeather meteorologists say that Saharan dust from Africa is moving northward across Spain and Portugal late this week, and it could cause a phenomenon known as blood rain in Spain, France, and the UK. Also known as mud rain or dirty rain, this event occurs when dust mixes with rain, causing runoff and making the sky appear eerie orange, brown, or red. The rain can also leave behind a layer of dust on homes and cars after it evaporates. Air quality may also be reduced during and following the dusty rain. Rain that leaves a dusty film behind can happen anywhere in the world, including the U.S. Places closer to the source of the red dust, such as northern Africa and southern Europe, are more likely to see true blood rain. This phenomenon is different than that which occurs in Hormuz Island, Iran, where rain can hit crimson soil rich in iron oxide. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.